Hello, YouTube. This is Linda J. Walker, live on YouTube to share some information for I awaken, a spirit awakening. Okay. This is Linda J. Walker. I put star in front of my name for a great reason. You know, when a conspiracy, the devil try to come up against you, it is because you are star, you are of God. You know what I'm saying? You are of God. You know, that's the devil. I log back on. I had a video earlier this morning. I just logged back on to share with you. I want to give you some insight on how the conspiracy is against my life and how they're doing it. So when these things happen in your life, you will have an idea what it is. Because see, I did not know. It took a long time to find out that there was a conspiracy against my life, corruption, and someone put me in it, you know, according to the authority. This is what was told me. But just because it was handed down to me by the authority does not mean that it was right, and it do not mean that it was them. Okay. It's something they had acknowledged it, you know, because the government supposed to protect the nation. So if the nation is sitting here hearing about this one citizen life all over the place, I mean, that should be a concern to the government. Seriously, it's a concern to me. I want them to be concerned enough to look into it, to find out what and who their right mind is involved in something against this person that's coming to us and asking us all these things and looking for answer. Okay, so you already know it's no crime on this end. The crime is the conspiracy, the people that are in the conspiracy against God. It is against God. But anyway, this gotten people like really ticked off, right? If you like to, you can research. You can research that information. They said, girl, you got your address. You got your address. Okay. I don't want to put my address out there. Not like I'm trying to, okay. You know, I received this in the mail. And when I received this in the mail, it seemed like everything went a crazy. I'm here to tell you, it went a crazy. And I received it out of the mail like early in the morning. So it probably, you know, most likely came the day before because, you know, I'm on the mailbox on the regular, especially if I'm looking for something to call. So, a lot of people is trying to have control over my life. They said, we doesn't want you to get this prescription filled. You know, if you get this prescription filled, we gonna tear the house down with you, and they're gonna try to tear the house down with some other people. But let me tell you something, that ain't nothing but a threat that gonna go straight to hell, because I've been fighting for a long time, and no one is going to tell me that I cannot get a prescription filled if the doctor prescribed this for me. It's not something that I've written on my own. And if the doctor prescribed it, it is because is usually is necessary based on they finding, right? Okay. Because they have a guideline as well. I understand that. So now here's the deal. What business is anyone about my medical problem or my medical history? It's not a problem. It is a condition. So why is it their problem? It should be their problem. They should have nothing to do with it. But they want some control because they up to something. And I know that. You know, they probably think I'm slow to the stuff because a lot of people is aware that I don't hear what they hear. I don't hear those voices that they hear. They're not going to tell Linda J. Walker about Linda J. Walker, because if they did, they already know that I would change the plan. I would go the other direction. But because I stayed quiet for a long time and I watch and I look and I listen, I learned what they was doing in my life, you know, and God revealed a lot of things to me concerning the evil females that took it upon themselves, that became the oppressor. And a lot of people said, we didn't come the oppressor. These people force us. Is the oppressor. You became it because you can reject it. It just seemed like it's very hard to reject. But you know, it's not like anyone had a gun to their head, but in their heads, they probably think that it was almost like someone had a gun to their head. So nobody had a gun to your head. You made that decision. You made that decision because you was afraid to go through the struggle and the consequences of disobeying the devil. So they joined them because they thought it was easier to join the devil. Now, so now the devil gonna say, aha, the female is you now. What's that? They ain't Linda J. Walker. Because see, I held on to God to the last breath. They cannot say that. They cannot say that. They saying that, a lot of people want me to believe in my mind and want me to be envy of these females saying they won. They ain't won nothing. Won what? Hell? The kingdom of hell? So now uh, a lot of people is rejoicing with you because they did the same thing. They scared. They didn't have the strength and the faith and the courage that I have to reject all this conspiracy and fight it and fight everything that came up against me. Not everything, but a lot of things is when it comes to your living, you gotta stand up and fight. And a lot of people feel that I lost. No, I don't feel that. I feel I won. I felt like, girl, you did it. You held on to God and you still holding on to God, regardless of all the things you lost and all the willingness you endure. You have held on to God. I feel like I'm the winner. Seriously, with a smile, I'm the winner. But anytime you rolling with that devil and you got the dice with that devil to get certain things in life, peace, so you think you got peace, house, car, and jobs, and that's no winner. That's a loser. That's a loser. He in hell. He's in hell because not one of those things I can take with me. So there you go. I do not write myself off as a loser. Matter of fact, I know and I feel like a winner. I feel like a winner. Seriously. So I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting because see, the devil ain't satisfied. You can tell they ain't no winners because they still believe in their mind that they can do anything that they wants to do, and you supposed to accept that because we won't quit until you accept what we're doing to you. Because society allowed the females to come up against you because who more envy to be envy of another person than a female against another female? So that's the devil. The devil know them. The devil know a evil female. So they use them just like God used man. God used man in the church. Prophets, they all are man. Okay, those devil use all women. I'm gonna tell you something. These people that sitting there got people hearing voices. They know exactly what they are doing. They know they're against God. They use all women. You hear me? Just like God used all men, those prophets, all men. Do you see any prophet that was a woman in the Bible? No, they all men. So he the opposite. He's the opposite. Who? The devil. He's the opposite of God. He used women. Okay. Now think about that. So I'm no loser. I'm a winner. I'm a leader. And a lot of people do not like the fact that I don't follow. Follow Jesus. That's what I said. Do not. But the thing is that when someone is following you because they feel that it's going to do something to you that is harming you, and then when they get mad, they really start following you. Then they say, "Well, what do you mean by following you?" They want to wear what you wear, the color you wear, what you buy, and all of that. Like is killing you, okay, and it's actually killing them because in reality they want it. Because I wear all the stuff that they throw at me. I wear it well, okay. They still see God in me and it's angered them. Okay. So in my eyes, they losers. They losers because they copped out with that devil and that served that devil. The real winner, and the winner is and always gonna be God. Amen to that. So guys, I log back on to share with you because that's what's that a lot of people think I don't know. It is not that I hear it at the same time that they hear it, or I know a lot of people is doing this for a lot of people, but they're not rebuffing it. They're not getting up like me saying, "I don't know, I'm not with these people." letting people on video. I go on video, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, everywhere. I'm letting people know about God, and the conspiracy against God people. That's what I do. I don't act like I'm afraid, because I'm not. I do not. I do not act like something that I'm not, because I just don't. It's not godly. It's false balance. That's what God called false balance, and God hated. God hate false balance. So if you're trying to pretend to be something that you're not, it is false balance. It is something God hates. He do not like it. So he's not pleased with it. So guys, I wanted to log back on to share that with you guys on YouTube, that this is what's going on, this information. So um I will be getting, I've been dealing with these people for quite some time. Yeah, since quite some times, some years. And I had never had a situation, a problem with them, and at first I was like, what's going on, so I stand up and I fight, just like I got to do now. People going to try you. They're going to continue to try you. The devil going to try you until they feel that they have broke you down. And I will never accept the devil work in my life, because if so, they're going to take your life. They want you dead. They become to despise you if they don't despise you already. So that's what's up. But anyway, guys, listen up. It's been real. Go on and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.